What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and we are checking back in from the Universal Orlando Resort for yet another Jurassic roller coaster construction update. Before we head inside CityWalk and see what's going on, we're going to go over to the storage lot and see what's new over there. Let's go!
Well, check this out, guys. We have our first piece, a big track, now on a flatbed, ready to head over to the park. Alright, so let's take a look at the storage lot from the air, and right off the bat we can see a bunch of track pieces grouped up together, and we're starting to think that this might be for a latter portion of the ride, maybe around the helix, but it all depends on where they actually start picking up the pieces first. Good news to report, though, is that a lot of supports have left the lot just even since our last update. As we can see right here, crews have been very busy, and there's that piece of track sitting on the flatbed as well. Now, we've seen a common occurrence here with a lot of pieces being picked up towards the bottom of the screen. And the ones up towards the top, well, they haven't really been picked through too much. So we're thinking they're going to kind of go down the rows, and eventually they'll be done. We're expecting this to be a big week for crews, as just even in the last couple of days, they've installed about 30 new segments of supports, as well as a whole bunch of track for the first launch, theming elements, and much, much more. Of course, we'll show that to you when we head over to the main construction site in just a little bit. Now, the going question that we've been getting a lot is, when do we think this attraction might open? Well, before the world went crazy, it was scheduled to be spring of 2021. And we're still thinking with the pace that crews are doing right now, that is right on track for that date. So fingers crossed, nothing else happens, and we'll be able to get this ride open sometime in 2021. One advantage with everything going on is crews have had access to the site with no guests, which should speed things up quite a bit. There's also no work walls on site, so they're able to move vehicles very freely throughout the construction site. And if you've been following along with us for this project, well, you know that it might have a little bit of a nod to Jurassic World as well as Jurassic Park, but we'll see very soon as more stuff starts to arrive. Alright, well, that's just about enough talk about what's going on here in the storage lot and with the project. Let's get over to the main construction site and see what's going on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to this. As we can see right off the bat, that top hat is now towering high into the skyline, and a bunch of new supports are around the site. Of course, we do have track right there in the first launch area, as well as some theming elements that are in that area, and we're expecting there's going to be a lot of rock work, and this is some of the framing for that right now. Of course, one of the exciting features is there's going to be a water element with an inversion, and we now know that some of the supports are in place for that, and crews have been busy continuing work for the maintenance barn as well as the station area. We can now see some of the platform in place for the station and where the train will eventually come out. With the pace that crews are currently at right now, we're expecting that a lot of segments of track are going to be going up this week, big pieces, and we could see a really big change by Friday. Assuming everything goes well with the reopening of the parks, imagine the next time you step into Islands of Adventure and half a roller coaster or more is in place. We can also see a bunch of new work for the new Raptor encounter going on right here. We cannot wait to see Blue back in a new home. Of course, that's going to do it for the main site. Let's go over to CityWalk.
Alright, so something I wanted to show you. They have the parking cones right here, and they're physically in a space when you get here because they're spacing out cars. And what they're doing is they're filling up certain ones, and then eventually they'll move the cones out because everybody's cleared out of here. They don't want a horde of people just sitting right here, so it's kind of smart. No! Theme parks are temporarily closed. Sad day. And here we can see more signs saying stay healthy, showing off face covering required, temperature check required, wash your hands, avoid contact, and maintain social distancing, 6 feet, and you can see the little signs right there all the way down. And this signage is everywhere. So yeah, we can see temperature checks going on right here. It was an easy breeze for us. Yeah, no wait whatsoever. But one thing that is very, very exciting for me, this. The moving walkways. It's glorious. Yes. And man, does it feel good to be back here at the security checkpoint. No wait, of course. We'll be right in. Like usual, security was a breeze. I love the fact that they have the airport screening essentially. Hello, good to see you again. Hello. We're back, baby. Feels nice. So yes, we got our face covering on, and we're just about to the sign where it says Universal Orlando Resort. Oh, I'm getting all the feels right now. Check this out. The bead tree! It's still here. It's decked out with all the Mardi Gras beads. And very light traffic right now. Alright, so a lot of the places have mobile ordering, and we got some donuts from Voodoo Donuts, and as you can see, order received. Then right there it says, prepare my order, so whenever you're actually over by Voodoo Donuts, they'll get it ready for you. Work walls are now up.
Ladies and
Some of the
gentlemen,
old
welcome
stores
back
here.
to Universal CityWalk.
We can see, please pardon
We're
our dust.
so excited to have you all here this evening.
And here's a look at that support tower for the top hat from CityWalk. And we're estimating it's somewhere around 150 feet in the air right now. And by the time they're done, it may be around 170 to 180 feet.
Ta-da! Here we are, Voodoo Donuts. We got a little cart outside too. You can order mobile express pickup right there. We have the throne as well. Hand sanitizing stations all over the place. And we can see Auntie Annie's here, open. Same with Grill Brew. Man, what a awesome feeling it is to be right here next to the globe. As you can see, Lauren is joining us.
Hey guys.
But yeah, we're maintaining social distancing and whatnot, but it feels so great to be back. So great. Hello, studio's main entrance. Looking awesome, but very different is that midway empty.
I think that's the thing.
Unfortunately, this is as close as we're gonna get to the parks pretty much. The gates, right there. You can see a little bit of work right in the front entrance area for the ticket booths. Yeah, right there. So close, yet so far away. Plus side, I can get right next to a roller coaster. Negative side, it's rocket. The pathway leading to Blue Man Group ends right here and the secret entrance. Something else I wanted to point out, well, looks like landscaping has not been going on, at least around Rocket. And it's starting to look like one of those abandoned coasters, you know, that's been in the woods for years and years and years, and all the brush is growing around it. But yeah, it's still here. Next up along our walk, Hard Rock. Not open right now. Still looks nice though. Hopefully soon. Oh yeah, we got Twosome Chocolate Emporium, and check out who's out here. It's Penelope Twosome. Good to see you again.
Hi, good to see you.
Is Jacques here? He's around somewhere, yeah?
Yes, he is. He's in the back. He's
Okay.
making sure everything is perfectly stocked.
Excellent.
For all of you to enjoy everything.
Nice, and we have some treats and milkshakes that are ready for us?
We've got so many things to do.
Awesome.
Even in workshopping new ideas. I can't wait for you to try them.
Thank you so much. We're gonna go in.
Perfect. Enjoy. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Welcome. Hi, folks. How are you?
Of course, signage is up all over the floor, telling you to keep social distancing. The main dining area, as of right now, is closed off, but on Monday, Governor DeSantis said, well, restaurants can be at 50% capacity. We'll see if that changes things. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, all your favorite candies are right here still. Hello, Islands of Adventure, and man, is it good to see the lighthouse again. Of course, the park is closed. Hopefully it'll reopen in the next couple weeks, and when it does, we will be there. Of course, the parks are closed, but we can see the social distancing sign right there saying stay 6 feet away. Ticket area over here. Well, we don't have any of the markers just yet, but we do have some tape. So it looks like they're getting ready to put those in place, but it's very weird seeing nobody over here. Then over here at the main entrance, we do have some signs right there showing up the 6 feet. And then this sign is hopefully one that I will not see coming up very soon. Park closed today. We want it back open. Let us in! Again, so close, yet so far away. The adventure begins another time. Unfortunately, bars are not open, so that means Lone Palm Airport is just sitting kind of stagnant. They do have seating outside for food, though, from Margaritaville. Big Fire Grill, as we can see right here, not open. Alright, so it was time to pick up our Voodoo Donuts, and we did the mobile ordering, and we said it was ready. Well, they bring them out here to this little storage thing, and it was quick, easy. We picked it right up. Right, Lauren? That was easy. And then look at, we got 2 ODVs. Yeah. Woo! Gonna enjoy it. So Universal does want to know your opinion of how things are going. As you can see, you scan the QR code right there, do a survey, and it'll help them out. Well, hair salons and beauty parlors are back open, so I guess that means hair wraps and braids is as well, as we can see. Well guys, that's going to do it for another video here from the Universal Orlando Resort for a Jurassic roller coaster construction update. As we saw, a portion of the top hat is topped off. And it's somewhere, in my guess, around 170 to maybe 180 feet tall, maybe even a little bit taller. Tons of supports all over the place, and we're now going to have some big track pieces heading over to the main site. Of course, we're going to have more updates from here, so if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Midway Mayhem, and I will see you out on the Midway.